Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Motivational Monday. Today, I want to expand on a full Diamond Effect podcast episode that came out on Friday, and I invite you strongly to listen to it. That podcast episode is about what people miss about productivity tools. So it's about helping you be more productive and use the tools that are out there to your benefit. And today I want to expand on it and talk about one of my favorite habits, high performance habits and productivity tools, which is weekly planning, and maybe bust some myths. Very often I get a question, Maggie, how do you create so much valuable content like podcast, Motivational Monday, your emails in the group, and still manage to, of course, serve your clients and grow your business and have time for personal, for family, and so on? And one of those powerful tools that I use that allow me to do it, to do all of it without overwhelm, is weekly planning. And even when I teach my clients weekly planning in the beginning, they're kind of skeptical to this habit. So I'm assuming there are more of you out there who maybe have some myths in their mind about weekly planning, and I want to bust them today. So myth number one is that weekly planning schedules every single minute of your day and therefore deprives you of freedom, of fun and creativity, and it's just too rigid, like puts you in a box. That's not true. It actually gives you freedom of thinking and creativity and allows your mind to expand. And here is why. Our brain actually gets decision fatigue, right? So the more decisions we take every day, the more tired it is and the more energy it wants to conserve. So when you plan weekly ahead of time, you're making decisions about how are you going to allocate the time, what you're going to do each day, right? In your time slot. So you're conserving that energy for the week for your brain to actually think about the task you already pre-decided. So it's much more willing to think, okay, well, how can I make this task fun? How can I make it better? And so on. Then when you decide from a never-ending to-do list and a lot of portion of energy and time goes on, okay, here's my 100 things. What am I going to do? Okay. Also, knowing ahead of time what you're going to do really helps avoid procrastination and overwhelm. And that in itself takes a lot of time and deprives you of freedom of choice and really expanding. Okay. Myth number two. Myth number two is planning takes so much time and I already am busy and don't have time. No. Planning saves time. As somebody says, 1 hour of planning saves you 10 hours of doing. And I can wholeheartedly affirm that. I've been planning for many, many years now, even back in my corporate career, in my leadership positions, where sometimes you would think that your schedule is not fully yours, unlike in your own business. And yet it was saving me so much time. It was, it saves time through not spending time procrastinating or making unnecessary decisions that you can make ahead of time. It also saves time because when you create time and space for planning, your brain can anticipate certain things ahead of time. So you can avoid double scheduling yourself, or you can think of things that you're not going to think when you're in your operational day-to-day business. It truly saves a lot of time. If you don't believe me, try it out. Okay. One last myth is that planning also gives you it's harder or it's not necessary, especially when you have a lot of going on and life happens and you can't predict certain things. And I want to argue that it's actually easy to handle those things when life happens, when you have planned your week and you know what you've completed, what you have left to do, and so on. Again, talking from experience. I'm a mom of little kids. My kids get sick sometimes. Things happen unexpectedly, and it's so much easier for me to rearrange those things when I have a plan. Even in my corporate world, I used to be in a world where emergencies happened all the time. There were so many unexpected things happening every day. And yet, when I started planning, I could handle those things with more calm, more poise. I could rearrange things and so on. So I hope that today's Motivational Monday is inspiring you to plan weekly. Try it out and let me know how it goes. Have a great week. Bye.